Review the exhaust manifold repair kit that I just listed earlier. I'll list the part number. How to get that bracket out. It's a freaking pain. And I'm underneath the truck. I had to remove one of the transmission bolts because I had a stud like that. I like putting those studs on so I can put things around. And that stud was actually used to hold the vacuum line or the vent line for the transfer case. So we got to put that back on. Almost had to remove the exhaust. I had to use it. There's a bracket right over there, if you can see real hard, where it adjusts onto the manifold. I had to loosen that all the way up. I got the back bolt on, way back there. I got a gear wrench, 15 millimeter. The bolts that were included were 17, but I used smaller bolts so I could fit them in. And these don't really have to be tight. And we, of course, moved the drive shaft. It's just sitting here. Sorry about the camera angle. That was fun. So this is on 2002 to 2006, probably more. Silverados, Tahoes. These are 4x4s, of course. 2x2 is just going to be the same thing, except you don't have to remove the drive shaft. I couldn't really get it up top. I'm messing with the topmost bolt, but I got that in from up top. Barely. This stupid shield that I keep banging on is the issue, but I really can't take it off because I probably won't be able to put it back on again, and I think the trans is in the way for that. Now's a good time to check your transmission bolts. Make sure tight. And these can be tight, but don't super tighten them because they're going to be on aluminum, and you really don't need all the thread they give you from the factory, so that's fine. And now's a good time to check the oil cooler line too, so we'll show you how this is in just a second. Gosh, I have a gear wrench. There'd be no other way. I can't get a ratchet in there, or a regular wrench would be at times consuming. So we got it on. I'm going to try to zoom in on that bracket a little bit. It's really going to be hard to tell where that bracket is. Or can I? Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. Even up here, that black thing. And then that stud you see out to the right of the camera, right there to the right of the camera, is the adjustment one. Now, you really couldn't do this without a gear wrench, seriously. And then since I use the smaller bolts, these are off engine bolts off my various projects, and these have little washer heads. I would not be able to get them in. So let's go up top. And the original bolts included in the kit were had a 17 mil head. These are smaller. These are 15. If I can even find the dang bolt. There we go. And the ones I use are a little shorter, and actually I used one that was almost the same length, but that big head helps with that washer, so I got something to grab. So now she's back on there, and sorry, we gotta jump on the truck. The bracket's there if you really look hard. Let me see. This is just a cheap. There she is. So now we're gonna adjust that so it goes on the manifold. I don't know how we're gonna reach that to adjust it, and we're gonna adjust it tight, but not super tight. We don't want to break things. So we'll pause it. Okay, so it took a 17 millimeter head on there, or wrench. It wouldn't take anything else. That kind of sucks. The bigger it is, the bigger the tool has to be. So we tighten it down pretty good. Now we're going to start it up and see how it goes. We can actually do it. And you're going to need an open end wrench. You're not going to get a closed end wrench. Let's pause it. It's still noisy. We're going to try to tighten it up while it's running and see what happens. Okay, tighten it down a little bit more, but then I backed up here. I do have a broken exhaust in the front. There it is. The back. And now we'll rev the truck up and you'll hear it. There we go. Make sure she's not exhaust manifold leak. Exhaust. You can see the steam coming out of there too. We're going to tighten the pipe down too and see what happens, but that's how to do it. It's a good hour job. Don't use smaller bolts if you can. Use one with 50 millimeter heads and built-in washers, I guess, on there. Get it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's still leaking from the spark plug over there. Smoking up there too. We got new valve cover gaskets on this thing too, so I don't know. That's how to put it in. And to get ready for a little aggravation, especially at 4-wheel drive. Not a lot of room to fit